What's up guys, welcome back to another video. It's Aleksi here. So in this video I want to talk about time and God and how we don't really have time, and it's the devil's biggest lie that you have time. A lot of people think oh, I can just they're following God kind of like lukewarmly, and they're like, for let's say they take first 3 years like kind of just like out and about, having fun and wasting a lot of time, not actually spending time with God and getting to know God and reading the truth. And the problem is that a lot of people waste a lot of time and they think that they're fine, like, okay, I can just like go have fun and waste all this time and binge watch and whatever. The thing is though, God is telling us we don't have time, like we have to be urgently reading the truth and coming to know God, because the world is shifting to a new age, and if you cannot keep up with God's new work and God, you're going to be eliminated. And the thing is, like, people talk that we have so much time and everything, but the thing is we don't have that much time left, in a sense, to absorb the truth and to come to know God, because the earth is shifting completely to a new state, and those who cannot shift with it will be left behind, and the evil will be punished and the good will be rewarded righteously. And it's so important for you to pursue the truth while you can, because it's an urgent time and we don't have that many years left, honestly. Some people think that we have like a whole lifetime left here, and there's no urgency, and you can just go after your dreams and do this and that, and there's no urgency. But that's not the truth. And the truth is that the great disasters are already happening, and we have a very urgent, you could say, mission, those of us that awake to the truth. We have an urgent mission to spread this gospel and to spread God on this earth and save as many people as we can, lead them to God so they can attain their salvation and be conquered by God. And this is the goal, and it's an urgent time because we don't have that many years left. And coming to know the truth is not a simple matter either. Reading the new work of God and coming to know the actual God and his work and understanding yourself and everything and contemplating the words of truth and cleansing your soul is not a small process. It's a large process that takes a lot of time, and you have to be able to have that time with God. If you don't spend time with God, how are you ever able to change? And if you don't spend time developing your spirituality specifically in every way, whether it's combining like praying, reading God's words, meditation, to clean yourself spiritually, how are you ever going to be able to live a good life, in a sense, and a meaningful life, if you aren't developing your spirituality? Because that's the most important thing at the end of the day. People talk a lot about material pursuits and this and that, but the only thing that actually lasts is your spiritual pursuit. And God is the only thing that actually lasts, and the God's words that he has provided us with are the only thing that actually lasts to eternity. And that's the thing, is a lot of people just waste time and they think they have a lot of time because the devil tells them, oh, it's fine, we're not in a hurry, don't hurry. But as we can see, the world is pretty much in the last days, and it might not feel urgent right now because every day seems fine, right? Everything is circling around as usual. People are going about and doing their things, and everybody's doing their reality, you could say. But the reality is you never know what happens one day. Maybe one day some great disaster happens and you just become shocked, how did this happen? Are we in the end times? Is it the last days? And then you kind of realize that urgency that you had, and that you haven't been spending enough time with God. And this is just a warning, in a sense, that wake up call, that you need to wake up to the fact that you don't have forever to do this. You have one chance in this lifetime to attain salvation, and a lot of people like to mislead other people that they have a lot of time, but they don't. And urgency is very important at this time, and taking control of your life and spending time with God and coming to know God. That's all I really want to say in this video, is don't distract yourself and don't waste time, and don't let the devil tell you that you have too much time left, because you don't. That's another way he can mislead you away from God. There's a will, there's a way. God bless. Thank you for watching. Want to watch the description and donation in the description. Thank you very much. Amen. I hope this helps. It lead you on the right path.